What's up, everybody? Trunk Fresh Screen 34 here, back with another video. Today we're going to be reviewing Randy from the Lights Out episode of Cars on the Road. And to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to this one. I don't really like this character as it is, and the diecast unfortunately does not look like it's going to do anything to change my mind. It's not like the West Philanthropist, for example, where I'm able to like the diecast separate from how I feel about the episode. Randy unfortunately does not offer that, so I'm not super excited about this review, but you know, a new car is still a new car, I suppose, and I am interested to see what he looks like out of the package. So yeah, like I said, Randy's from the Lights Out episode. He is kind of the creepy hotel owner, I guess. I don't think it's ever said really, but he kind of lurks about in the hotel, and we see him in his ghost form at the end of the episode, I believe. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've actually watched the Lights Out episode in its entirety, so I'm not fully sure on that. But that's the gist of it. He's kind of just the creepy hotel guy from that episode. I will say I do like his artwork a lot. I think his artwork is awesome. Um, yeah, I really like it. Fortunately, the diecast looks to be a little bit brighter than the artwork, which isn't super great, but maybe that's just the lighting in the artwork. I'm not sure. Of course, seen in Cars on the Road, alongside 2023 Road Trip McQueen, Motto, Pitstoposaurus, Mallory Carhut, Kirsten Marshall, and Adam Rodriguez, all of which I have done videos on now. And Randy, I believe, is in 2024 Singles Case A, I think. Not entirely sure. I'll have the correct answer in the description below. But yeah, I'll be right back with Randy all opened up. So Randy is out of the package now, and I'm just going to kind of get the big complaint out of the way. It's the eyes. I think the eyes look pretty terrible. However, to be fair, I don't really know how you could make these eyes look good necessarily, because like the artwork, they're supposed to be kind of like the dead, soulless eyes, right? That's why they're gray. But it doesn't translate well to the diecast, if I'm being honest. Like it looks kind of bad. Like it doesn't look good. Unfortunately, the expression, while good, like I'm glad it's not a full recopy of like Steve Hearsell's expression, who he shares the exact same model with, unfortunately. Um, the artwork kind of made it look a lot better. Like he had his mouth open, like he's laughing. He's got all these like crooked teeth visible, and this is kind of what we get instead, which is a little bit of a disappointment. But yeah, I think those are my only major complaints with the diecast. I mean, the paint could be a bit darker, but honestly, I think it looks fine. Not really too distracting. I do like, once again, continuing the trend of having, like, the weathering, like the dirt and the rust on the side here. It's very subtle, and if it was a few years ago, I honestly don't even think they would have done this for Randy, but they did on both sides, and I think it looks good. It kind of makes him look more, like it looks more realistic. Now, he is a very striking model, of course. Like, you look at this and you're just like, wow. Unfortunately, he's the exact same as Steve Hearsell from 2019. But that's also more so a fault for Pixar than it is Mattel, so I'm not going to kind of use that against Randy here in this review, but it's literally Steve, but now he's painted in red and with dead eyes. It sucks, but hey, it is what it is. Unfortunately, I On the Road was clearly made with a very small budget, and I would love to talk about that down the road. But yeah, overall, not not really a fan of that personally. I'm trying to make out what his license plate says. The first word is obviously grim, but I don't know what the second word is. It looks like GRW, like grim 6RW. I'm not sure. Interesting. I was trying to figure that out and I couldn't. But yeah, overall, oh, getting blurry. There we go. The paint looks pretty good. We don't really have to worry about like decals or anything because obviously there aren't any here. Just like Steve, he does have the like textured top here, which I do like. And I do think the kind of black and red look really nice together, especially on like this type of car. And then here is the base. This has to be like the weirdest base ever because it's so different from like the back bumper here. Like you can see it's like dark gray, almost silver, and then you have this like lighter gray on the back, and it does not flow nicely at all, especially if you look at it underneath like this. And I don't know why they have these like giant circles here for the screws or rivets or whatever. Very, very odd. I mean, you can't see it obviously, but it's weird that they're so big and prominent like that. And also, I just noticed, just from looking at that, is this back piece separate? Because I'm noticing there's like a very obvious like line there. Interesting. I wonder if this is a separate like back piece. Very, very interesting. Overall, Randy, just looking at the diecast, not looking at the fact that he's like a Steve repaint, I'd say it's okay. I think the eyes look pretty bad. I don't know if there's a good way to have it translate well onto the diecast, if I'm being completely honest. So there's that. The expression is solid. It's not great. It's okay, but unfortunately, I think it could be a little better. The paint is good. I like the subtle weathering. I like that he still retains his like textured top like Steve did. Decals, I mean, the only one is the license plate, and it's pretty clear. Yeah, so I would say overall this is an okay release. I guess it's kind of like one of the essentials from the Lights Out episode, if I'm being honest, but I mean, you probably could just skip this one. I wouldn't say this is something you need to have in your collection, but I guess it's up to you. But that's it for this review on Randy. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys all soon for another video. I've been putting out videos a lot lately, and I'm hoping to continue the streak going. I'm trying to do at least 2 a week. That's kind of the goal. We'll see how long I can make it last, though. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Randy in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye now.